Saw him once when I was your age.
All right.
That same look in his eyes.
We were getting ready to confront the Black Shields for being a bunch of posers.
That's not cool.
And
Alright, we met up with old friends.
we were rolling with Biggs, and I forgot that Wedge got cooked.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's what happened to Wedge.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
And you are all stocked up.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
All right. What do I have set up? Let me just refresh myself. Big Pop, Super Stinger, counters, and then I put Gouge over here. Yes, I wanted to rearrange this.
Oh.
So, because I want my Big Pop, but I currently don't have it movable because it has to be mastered for that. So I'll leave it over there. Whereas this I'm still invested in, and this we'll use. And we'll, otherwise we'll get back to the other Thunder abilities later, but this is still a good combo filler. And then I'll just try to get used to the rhythm of it.
Okay.
Also, Min gave a pretty
keep them from the bridge.
useful tip.
Don't you worry.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
During like the grapple animations where you're like dragging them down to the ground and stuff, you can still charge like a sword or magic shot.
Pursuing the Black Shields.
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
And I have the auto charge on. Okay, so
I guess at this point it's trying to spot every time you can sneak in a charge. Maybe it's
for
like
the
more than the
sword,
takedown.
yes, and then also getting used to the auto charge for the magic, which
Hopefully the auto charge doesn't mess with that.
yeah, if I just get to play a little bit between a session to internalize it in my brain, like it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh? What's going on here?
Sideways. How is the Black Shields?
Come along now.
Man.
Bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
Oh, that Fuji was ready to fight.
Talk all that shit in a whispering voice. Yeah.
They are. On your command, my lord.
Okay. Forgive my curiosity,
Sure.
but there was two paths.
Curious nature. The quiet sands.
Oh, this was just beach. Okay.
The beach.
If I had my axe,
What would you do, huh? I didn't say anything.
I'd fuck those bitches up. But you said bitch, though? Empire's like,
What you said?
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the
a
might
literal
of the
dog,
Black
not an
Shields?
insult.
Then come! Die along with your flame!
It appears the requirement to be a black shield
Forest area.
is to have a super fucking snide voice.
Heads here. On these our swords we swear.
Hello, I would like to apply for the black shields. Well, well, well. You think you're fit to walk with us, are ya? Yes. Get out of here. Not good enough.
From the far bank.
Another wyvern to fight that battle for.
I'm considering joining the Black Shields if they're good enough.
Oh.
Oh, you've got some moxie.
How about you? Here's your armor. Man, they got a wyvern up in here, okay. Flames. Oh yeah, take that, Will.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
You got this, Wade. Don't worry about it. Uh-huh. Stay down. Good job, dog.
Oh shit.
Stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
A snide dragoon has arrived.
Uh-oh. Did not miss. Yeah, this guy looks in the mirror and does moves and poses.
Right? What the fuck is happening?
And then I'll say, albeit. Yeah, that'll work. That'll show them.
Oh no.
Oh, that hurt. Alright. Almost broken. But so are you. There we go. Nice, Jill. Nice.
So Wade,
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Are there more enemies? Oh, tiny soldiers. Come down. Yeah, light him up. Light up this lasting dark.
Nice.
That's a
I
lot
know
of
that
AP.
order should go the other way around, but yeah. Dragon Talon crafting. Okay.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Oh,
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will.
attaboy.
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
We're taking it back.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
So matricide then, my lord?
Absolutely.
A good day's breakfast and a little bit of matricide?
A bit of quiet.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Oh, the mark of
The
what?
mark of the Guardian.
Yeah!
Display it, and those who guard Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Damn. Fuck collecting icons. The real quest is to get the seals.
I shall wear it with pride.
That's all we
Sure that you
do.
do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
You
If only
called
Sir
it last
Tyler could have
time.
been here to
Find
see
the
you,
NPC that will mark you.
or the Lord Commander.
Fucking Drake
Thank you,
meme.
Zoe.
No to these Mega
there was
Man
ever
power-ups.
anything you need.
Yeah to these Pokemon badges.
Go on now, my lord.
You've beaten the gym leader, Clive. What's that one? Oh, that's the badge I got from beating the horror gym. Those horror-type Pokemon are wild.
I needed penicillin for weeks. Oh, rough job.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
All right, Uncle.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
He's got a nice boot fall rhythm.
Yeah. You hear from my mark?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your
Nice. There you go. Prove it.
Do you have a memory you can talk about?
Can I just do a teleport Phoenix Fire? Because no one should have that? Oh.
You would mock me as well?
Okay. Show him something he should know.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
A play?
Yeah, or like they were playing together when he was younger. You remember? Tell me something only I would know.
Okay. We didn't have to pop an ignition.
Infectious flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Theater kids.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
Oh, that was nice.
It's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Damn.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
1 second. Did we? Yeah. Okay, no. I'm like, well, there was no, like, younger version of him that we saw at any point or anything like that, right? Yeah.
Of Clive?
Byron.
Okay, yeah.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Could it really be you?
So you arrived late.
Dental
to
plan.
her claims, did
Lisa
you?
needs braces! Oh, my
Becoming Viceroy,
boy!
Annabella has been a constant thorn in Viseria's side. These atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
A water ship?
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
Hey. Prelude in the background there.
Untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Kids popping up all around the kingdom.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
So he's ready for action.
All right, Byron. Like the cut of your jib. Way oh way, way oh way oh.
Go on. She's a
How
fine
many
ship,
holes in the
isn't
hull
she?
already?
Leave her, Johnny.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
You've suffered enough, Jill.
Sounds like someone needs an air combo therapy session.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Ooh. Touching.
And when you do,
Hand-holding.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
I guess it'll be a minute before we start doing ice combos.
No ice capades today.
She can already semi-prime. She can prime, too. So the therapy might not be as explosive in its rewards.
A hideaway.
Let's do it.
Please be safe. Hello?
Handled like a true traveling companion.
Yes, good companionship.
Who knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom? But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Oh, you got a new letter.
Couple of things.
A sea voyage this time, is it? I can lend you an oilskin if you're looking to keep the salt off your back.
Oilskin, you say?
Typical nobles, cowering behind their walls rather than joining the fight.
A part of me thought Drake's head might be the last crystal we ever cracked. But I'm glad I was wrong.
Nah, man.
There are
Planet's
new
dying.
plans being posted every day, but not enough
We'll help
to
it.
see to them.
Right. Let's see. New side quests available. Blacksmith's Blues. Where is my list? One moment.
Oh yeah, he's sad. Is Blackthorn sad? Needs a new hammer. What's going on?
Yes. Okay. So exclamation mark normal plus is a big reward must do.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while.
What's wrong?
Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time.
Uh-oh.
Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
I mean, he's always been kind of grumpy, but
Fine.
He didn't look
If you think it
sad.
will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okie doke.
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
right, we haven't.
Need.
Oh, we got
more.
65.
Yeah, can't do anything yet. So.
Yeah.
Best of luck out there,
Wait
Sid.
for the next hunt.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Mm-hmm.
And curse breakers don't just stack up any old rumors to this board, you know? They take great pains to verify every little detail, Scoopo. So don't you go letting all of their hard work go to waste, Scoopo. Don't you let them down.
Same as before.
The hunt.
Yeah. I guess,
Oh, if you want your extra 20, you can look at this board, I guess.
yeah. So I guess I'll do these off camera too then. I'll treat these as side quests. Unless otherwise stated.
There's
Hello.
many a man and maid who gladly welcome young Cole down there to their beds.
Mm-hmm.
Me? I only have eyes for goat.
A goat is it now?
There's a man I could get behind, though I'd rather have him behind me.
Yo. Have you ever? The thirst has never been so wild.
Look, do you think you might read it to me?
Yeah, that's some intense thirst.
It's going, not only is it changing targets constantly, but it's increasing in intensity. Like, boy.
Parched.
She needs a straightening out.
Oh, what's this?
A journey by sea can be just as dangerous as one over land. Make sure you've plenty of pickled greens on hand, or you'll be bleeding from your gums before the iron blood have swung a club in earnest.
Okay. Some sentiments are saying hunts are fun for on camera. Noted.
Oh, okay.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Back on the map.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses.
Oh.
No. The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy.
Oh.
And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Important.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Yeah, I kind of prefer
Here for another of my lectures.
if
While the Iron Blood may not be your chief concern, you will most certainly be theirs. Be careful, Clive.
when someone like that is doing a war strategy and showing you the pieces on the board, like as fun as it is to see the little Game of Thrones intro graphic, what you really want is to see them slamming pieces down on the board while they make their points. You know? But what's gonna happen here at the rear? Bam! But we haven't used that army in years. Well, now's the time, son. Now's the time. And then someone walks up and goes, ah, but you forgot about this. and then slides another piece over, and they're like, you know, the war room drama is important.
There will be losses. Losses are inevitable.
What you're saying is if we can befriend them, then all of a sudden, and you add like 3 more pieces to the board. You know that shit. You know what I'm talking about.
Wow, he's not even pounding.
Not the only one.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Damn it, August.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach my hammer,
he got shook.
That I'm not the craftsman I
He
thought I
got
was.
shook by the quality.
There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
August, that wasn't helpful at all.
Hey, man. I read Vagabond and it made me want to stop drawing. I know that deal, bro.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems.
And mine.
We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
That's how you pronounce
You're
it.
bloody right I am.
Cuirass.
First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Yes, let's go see Karen. She'll have a field day with us.
All right.
Oh, that customer stealing asshole is sad, huh?
Hey, Blackthorn. Skill issue. Da-da-da-da. Quest complete.
So, we find a cuirass, give it to Blackthorn, and he works out how to make it and goes back to being his surly old self, right? Simple.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster.
Karen, do you have a moment?
Wow, that guy called Torgal a monster.
Recently come by a leather cuirass.
Watch your mouth.
An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels.
You know where we could find him?
Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it.
Oh, 2 for 1.
Where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern.
Uh-oh.
That was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
All right. Blacksmith's Blues. I wonder if the original title was Cure Ass to Cure His Ass. Oh, did we forget that there's a mission called Cock and Balls?
Nope. It's right there. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can
Griffin
ask about the
sightings.
griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one, the local Carl Dozmare. Oh, an extra one?
Dozmare.